Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Civilization 6, continuing on with my Mouseazuma playthrough, where I'm playing as the Aztec Empire. And let's take a look around here at what we got to do. First off, we have to choose production. So, we've completed a university, we have a factory to build, might as well build that. And then units needing orders. Okay, so we've got a city bombard here, but I only see one unit to attack, so I might as well use the cannon instead and just finish off this chariot. Alright. And I believe I captured the settler this turn, so we're going to have to skip our army here. Alright, we have another cannon that I probably brought from the north, or was it from this city here? Well, I'll continue to bring it down. We might use it to protect this city. And we're going to need to skip it because of the... Alright. So this city has finally been converted. And it looks like most of the cities here are majority my faith. I could try and convert the city-states, but I don't know. Oh, wait, this is my city, is it not? Yeah, so I can convert over there. How many spreads do I have left? Just one? Alright, so we'll make our way over to this city if we can. And I'll move. This is probably the better place to move. Keeping along the road. And again, we're going to need to skip. Alright. Builder. Now, I do not remember what it was I was sending this builder to do, but my guess is that I was trying to come up here to start improving some tiles that aren't currently improved. For instance, we have some lumber mills that we can build. Mines over here, but no real resources, I don't think, that we need to do anything with. So I'm going to guess I'll come over this way. Oh, yeah, we have the crab to improve. That would be something we could do. And we're right nearby it, so next turn we'll be able to do that. And we just finished this builder. Oh, I also have this great person here. Now, we're working on a wonder over here, and I'm thinking about sending the great person over there. Because the great person rushes wonders, and we already have a good head start here, so I would prefer, I think, to work on that one if we're going to be working on anything. Alternatively, well, the Great Lighthouse is going to be done in 3 turns, so there's no point in going over there. And this is going to take 36 turns, but I just kind of did it to do it. So, as much as it might be useful to send the great person there, I'd prefer to send it somewhere where we have more of a chance or desire to finish the work. So let's have the great person come over here. And we'll be protecting them there. Although from what I saw, it doesn't look like you can actually lose great people. Now, as far as builders go, we have some things to improve down in the south, so I'll go ahead and send the builder down that way. There might be something that I'm overlooking. Well, for it, one thing, I have a bunch of resources over here that need improving. Yeah, so we might be coming down this way to work on these quarries and what have you. Alright, what other units need orders? Another missionary. And at this point, I may send that missionary north or south. Might want to send him south and stamp out Islam, because if I do that, there's pretty much nothing spreading that religion unless one of the other AIs decide to pick it up for whatever reason. So we'll go do that. Okay. We'll skip you. And the knight was supposed to fortify until healed. Crossbowmen can go back into their city because we finally stopped the Russian, Egyptian, whatever troops. As a matter of fact, no, wait, that's not correct. We're coming down here to help attack this city. I think that was the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and skip turn here. Oh, and we have our ship, which we're going to send over this way. And we'll hit this guy to build up some experience. And over here, we're just exploring. Alright, there's the barbarian camp. Undefended, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. And our other naval unit, which is finishing an exploration of this area. There's a lot of land to settle if we wanted to come over into this other continent, which eventually we're going to want to do anyway because we're going to need to wipe out the rest of the AI. Alright, finally, we've finished all the movement for our turn, so let's go ahead and hit the next turn button. Alright. So we've arrived here. We can't upgrade our scout, unfortunately. But we do have... Oh, you know what? I think I meant to wake this guy up and put him on the hill, and I think I forgot to do that. And we'll put the scout in the city so we figure out what to do with him. Alright, we've got a promotion we can take there. We'll send the army across the river and wipe these guys out. Alright. Cannon. Fire on the city. And I guess we might as well cross the river so we don't have that river penalty. Okay. Ooh, we can claim a great person. Let's do that. Alright, what great person do we get? We get this person, which triggers the Eureka moment for chemistry and one random technology from the industrial era. Alright, we'll recruit them. And unit needs orders. So, our missionary, which we're sending down this way. I'll just put them right here. So we still have movement points so we can do the conversions. And... we might be able to take the chariot out. Or not. Okay, the builder we were sending down this way. We'll skip. And finally the field cannon can... Oh, and we have this builder here that is free to move. Now that we've finally dispatched all the units that are trying to attack our city. So put a lumber mill in here. And the cannon. We could send towards St. Petersburg to help out with the capture of the city. Or we could send it over here to help with the capture of the city over here. Either would be, I think, a good call. Well, you know what? Let's go over here. I think the capture of this city is pretty much in hand. Oh, we even have movement points left over. So I'm going to go ahead and hit them with a ranged attack here. Now, I'm going to have the crossbowmen probably shooting at me. Alright. So I could finish off the chariot and then promote, or I can just promote. I figure finish off the chariot, then promote is probably the good call. Alright. Now we're just going to come ashore with the settler. And start moving them away. Unescorted, but there's no one really there, I think, to take them. And we'll move over to Thebes here. And then just tell them to fortify until healed, or we smack the city for a good amount of damage. Yeah, what the heck. Let's smack the city. And moving the cannon down. Let's put it in the city for now. Alright. Missionary with one more spread is going to come over here. And... Alright. See what else we got here. Builder, who I'll just send over to here to build a lumber mill. Okay. Now the question is, coming around here, do we have anything for our ship to do? Not really. So, I figure we can just keep bombarding these guys for experience. And we get a promotion out of the deal. Alright, so we don't have any real good cover here to shoot at this city, so I'm just going to move one space. And heck, we can kill some of these guys here, so we can almost take out the catapult, or we can for sure take out the warrior. Let's do a little bit of damage to the catapult. Alright, great person. Come on down. And do your great person thing. Alright. Got our other great person, which all we need to do is just move it over one space and use their ability. Alright. So, economics is boosted. Our knowledge of chemistry is boosted. Alright, well, that's nice. And who else we got? We got our ship. Which we don't want to get hit by crossbowmen, so we'll send it around. Oh. That would be cool if we could pick that up. Well, I guess that's the extent of the exploration over there, so... I mean, there's always a possibility there's an island somewhere in here that we're gonna miss. Okay. Do we have any city bombardments that I'm missing out on? Not that I see. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to the next turn. Okay. So Russian troops being moved around, but they're not really threatening because they're way behind on tech. I'm surprised that the Russians still have warriors around. But let's finish them off. Alright. So, cannon. Fire? And other cannon. We've got the city bombard. Wow, that would just wipe them out too. Alright, let's do that. Then hopefully we can bring the cannon into a position where we can get a shot off on the city. I don't think we're going to be able to manage that, though. Maybe we should have had this cannon come here and shoot there, and then we could have, well, either way you look at it, we're not going to get anything done here. So we'll just move on down to here. That at least puts the cannon in position. Alternatively, I could put it here, and it wouldn't be able to get shot because of the forest. I guess that works. So we'll just, we could form a core with these two cannons, but I'm not going to do it. Let's just skip. Alright. Now it's time to get our promotion. Wow, they just keep bringing more and more chariots here. Well, I think I'm going to cross the river to take this guy out. And then, well, I would have done it, but looks like we can take the city, so might as well. Or not. We can almost take this city, but you know what? I'd rather have you fortify until healed. Alright. Let's just do the production so that it's, Alright, we can fit in this building, so might as well. And while we're here, I'll go ahead and... Did we already use one of the spreads here? I think we did. Well, I'm just going to cross over the other side, and we use another spread here. Okay, now the cannon. So we'll hit here. And the settler. Out of curiosity, is there anywhere that we could even really settle? Oh, this might not be a bad spot over here. A lot of nice resources. I'm not going to want to send that by itself. Also, while I'm seeing this, I might as well do the city bombard. Okay. Settler. Keep moving up the road. It's also a place we could settle here where there's a river. I'm not seeing a lot of resources, though, that we'd gain from that. There's a lot more resources over here. For instance, the salt. Yeah, alright. And there's probably other places we could examine, but on our own continent, that's pretty much it unless we move far south, which right now that's kind of a dangerous proposition. But we could send our settler over to the new continents. I'm sure there's plenty of nice places to put something. Like, for instance, it's saying over here would be nice. Just to get a foothold over there. Alright, well. We'll go ahead and skip the turn for now. And builders. We have a battering ram by itself. That's interesting. Well, first things first, let's move over this way. And build a quarry. And over here, I guess I'll just build the mines and what have you. So, over here, And build... Oh, we could build a farm, too. That's interesting. What does this city need more? Is it okay on food? It looks like it's pretty good on food. For the most part, so... Yeah, okay, let's do, a mine here. Alright. And over here, we're going to move one space and promote. What do we got? +7 combat strength versus... okay, and then no combat strength and movement penalty when attacking from the sea. Alright, I'll take this. And then... Now that we're done with that, we've got a promotion with our bombard, so we'll move it here, which gets it in position to hit the city. Oh. I didn't realize that that would consume its move. I guess that's not the end of the world, though. Our knight is here, ready to attack the city. I want to make sure, though, the city's going to fall. So I'm going to move here and then shoot. I'm not too worried about what a lone warrior is going to do to a crossbowman. And let's see if the knight can reach the city. Might not be able to get there. Nah, alright. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's keep moving over this way. Okay. And come back down this way so we can explore the continent that the Chinese Empire is on. And finish off exploring over here. Now, there were barbarians around somewhere. I mean, I know they're over here. That we could bombard along the way for experience, but not seeing anything. Alright, well, that's it for the turn. We are lacking amenities in one of our cities, which is this one, huh? Alright, well, that might be something that we work on. Yeah, with production. As a matter of fact, I chose my production this turn. So we don't have enough population in the city to build anything that would be helpful. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and go on to the next turn here. And I guess I'll just continue to watch over here. I wonder if the city-state will be able to capture the city. I mean, they haven't really been attacking much anyway. No, see, we are not accepting peace anymore. We're just accepting your death. So, refuse deal. Alright, goodbye. You could have been my friend, and you chose to be my enemy.
In fact, this lighthouse was the cynosure of all eyes.
Alright, it's been a while since we've made Wonder, so I even forgot that there were cinematics for these. Alright. Good stuff. Let's, close.
如宽寡人，疆域之广，文武之盛，而贵国何有乎？
You interrupted Sean. That is not acceptable. Well, anyway, your factory workers clamor for better, blah, blah, blah. Alright.
If facts don't fit the theory, change the facts.
Okay. I don't remember what it was that I was working towards. Could have been steel. I mean, all that looks nice. Battleship would be very useful because we can upgrade our frigates. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get steel. Flight would be nice as well. But we've got a bonus to this. Alternatively, we could get replaceable parts here and get better infantry. You know what? That sounds like the better call for now. So Let's do economics and then get to this, replacement parts. All right. Okay. What's going on? Doesn't seem like the turn has finished. So we got the wonder, okay. I guess we could continue with these. Although I don't want to build it on top of the crabs. What is the... Must be adjacent to a harbor, cannot be built on a lake, must be built on coast. Okay, so because it has to be adjacent to a harbor, that was the only legal place for it. We're already working on that. We could do this. Requires a factory industrial zone, must be adjacent to an industrial zone, must be adjacent to a river. So, this is our industrial zone here, right? Yeah, so we could put it right there. That wouldn't be bad. What does it do? Plus 30% production in the city and plus 1 production for each mine and quarry in the city. We have a couple mines. Yeah, that'd be nice. Must be built along... Okay, yeah. And then we have also Oxford University, which requires university campus and must be adjacent to the campus. So if we did that, we'd have to put it in the jungle, more than likely, and that would actually reduce the science of the campus, so that's not great. Let's do the Ruhr Valley here, and I'll put it right on this. We'll say yes. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that or not. We got production over here. Not exactly sure what we finished, but we have a meeting house. And we have an armory. This will lead to housing, which is something we need in this city, so I figure we might as well go that route. So, oh, you know what? We're going to get a neighborhood sometime soon. That would be nice. Well, let's just go down the armory route nonetheless. We have more production to choose. So over here, Military Academy will give us housing. I'll go ahead and build that. And the unit needs orders. Alright, we did reset, but how come the knight... Oh, because we already queued its move. Okay, that's why I was a little bit confused here. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the city with the cannon. And I would like to move the knight now. So we'll grab that, and we'll do that. There we go. And we will be keeping the city. And we'll use the city's bombardment. We'll attack the crossbowmen here. Shouldn't finish them off, but it will do a lot of damage. And then... crossbowmen will attack the chariot because that will limit the chariot's strength for attacking. Okay, this guy's going to move back towards the city. Okay. We're going to move here, and range attack. City. And then the core can come and finish the city off. We're gonna keep the city. Keep city. Choose our production. So over here, we'll just repair the monument. And then over here, we'll... Oh, we didn't even get to keep the monument, huh? Alright, well, we'll build a new one. Why not? And then bombardment here. City bombardment. Let us hit one of these archers. Maybe I should have hit that one because this city could have hit the other one. But I guess we'll be finishing off the warrior. I mean, I'm sorry, Russian troops, but you're using Stone Age technology against us. Okay, over here. We'll hit the city one more time. That should reduce it to make it just a cakewalk to take with our All right. We will be keeping the city. And production. We will repair monument. All right, looking good. Okay, over here. I'm going to go ahead and just take my promotion now. Let's see. Plus 10 combat strength versus district defenses, or plus 7 combat strength versus land units. I'm going to take the city defenses. And then over here, we'll finish off the archers. And mostly the musketmen are going to be tasked with protecting the catapult. Send you over that way. I think we're going to take this guy and put him in the New World. I just have to get him the sport he needs for that. Okay, you finish that. Why don't you come over here? I'll build a couple farms, though, just to even things out. And I think it's time that we start hitting the city here. Or we could just move here and try and finish off more units. Okay, so we have another quarry we can finish over here. Let us do that. And how many spreads we have? We have 2 left. I'm going to come down to this city and spread some faith there as well. Okay, I mean, that's going to take time, I think, but eventually we'll get it. And then lumber mill. And our ship just keeps sailing along. And same thing here. Go down here. American slingers. Okay, see, Cyril is no longer at war with us, so we can stop bombarding them with our ships. Alright, we didn't find any... there is some barbarians, so we ran out of movement allotment, unfortunately. I don't remember if that was one of the things that we were working on. I think that was something that actually is a message from a while ago, though, so I don't think so. Alright. I think, honestly, this is a good point to go ahead and wrap up the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.